1959, Lakers were playing Lakers in Charleston, Virginia. When they got to their hotel, Elgin and the team's other two black players weren't allowed to check in. Eventually, the team found a different hotel, but there was still a problem. No restaurant on the town open inside.
Tuning in to GK Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin from the alongside Clark Kellogg and Big Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years. He says everybody can go. Being so great. Stay calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Now we're going to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Indiana. They hold the first place spot. Where they want to be. They've got one out. And, of course, the Pistons may be hot.
And see where Indiana is. They have caught the entire league off guard. This is the opposition anyone but they be in at this stage of the season. And the rest belongs to them. What they did and did during the offseason. They had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And 11 of the starters for the Pistons. Jeremy Grant is out there with Britain. Jeremy's doing all right. And Flemington in the petition. And then there's Michael Brockman and Holiday in at the blue spot. Always, a workload adjustment for the top players with that Bruce Clark, especially when it's this early in the season.
Yeah, I think it's helpful. I'm not a huge proponent of just randomly picking games for guys to sit out, but I do understand managing minutes for everybody, especially guys that are going to carry a heavy load for you during the season.
Here's your shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. Pass to Ellington. Now here's Wright. It's in shot. And foul on the stretch. So he'll get a chance at the line. Detroit shooting their free throws here for the night. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Sumner. And that's out of bounds. Indiana rolls in possession. Pistons on defense. The pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Bounces it to Sabonis. And the pocket gets the whistle. Play chance here for him.
Boy, that's a testament to the strength of Sabonis. Fantastic at fighting through whatever the defense is.
What makes it sitting there?
Here was the market. He continued to improve a statistical monster across the board.
And Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis went to another level. And he's a target, but especially if that offense is weak. He bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
And so here is Indiana. By 12. Wellington leading the charge. Grant gets a wide open look. He hits hits the back iron and sets the shot.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense playing it open. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready. The pass is in the air.
Here's Sumner. Having the bucket by the Pistons. It's a Harris. And he banks it away.
Focuses in and maintains the concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
After the pass to Sumner. Back to Brockton. And this is
Clearly a breakdown.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferociously relentless in how he attacks the rim.
He's this trail by 5. Outside Sabonis. Two free throws coming up, and they'll call this. It's a clear leaderboard with the rest of the league's top shot blockers from last season. The most. That's what's in that. Bringing up. Allen comes in. That pretty short. Good boy in the bucket. Josh Jackson. Grant. And it's Rose in for Ross. Here's Trevor. And the rebound from the Rockets. They pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
But how about the wrecking ball on the pass? Both ends. He doesn't give up that time.
Here's Kubo. Jackson passes to Griffin.
They trusted in their system and executed well. Mid-range, that guy's reliable.
And it's Rose penetrating.
This guy gets into a rhythm, it's something to be. He's so good. He's so good. Always a winner. What an asset he is to the team.
The door is checked in for Sabonis. And it's TJ McConnell for Grant.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out. You have to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. They look strong here in the early going.
He's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim. Consistently. Just trying to find the bottom of the bucket. It's one up. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Hutchinson at 2 for 1 at the line.
Behind him, that's right.
Stewart passes to Rose. Offline with his 3.
And he's been way off of the mark this quarter. It's
Simpson. He grabbed it on this outside layup. He feeds it to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Oh, it's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working with the inside and getting points from close range.
They turn it and go around him. Turner. Rebound. Put it in.
And you know what I like to see? A persistent play from Turner. Being over, just decimating the defense with his bounce.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pacers out in front as they end the first quarter. 6 run. We'll get started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here over one quarter of play. And Jake Green, the big
One thing to generate more offense is the difference in the first. No, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have been a constant fortune.
Now here's Holiday. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. Will in the front of Detroit has to start the second quarter. Got John Grant. He's out there with Kumbo. And Stewart entered the five slot. Detroit with the ball. The Pacers taking the shot. And after Stewart. He's ball over by Detroit. McCarter can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Here we go. Pistons fast break. Here's Trent. Grant's got it good. That's good. Grant's good. Lead with those things at the forefront, right? Meantime. You admire it.
You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also are trying to skills. Two big guys. Also, there's also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people don't project them to be what they've become. It's impressive to watch them take the court.
Hey, Kevin, so the Griffins had two surgeries last season. Pistons coach they rolled away at sports. Griffin acknowledged his load may need a manager down the road, saying, I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way. Guys,
Smart fish.
Really, his best work. Let's see if he can.
Tell the truth.
Really stuff like that.
Some tough offensive sets.
Yeah, right now you just need a kid to get something good.
Here's the one. Number one. Out of hand.
In his game so far, I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but Miller is like nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum. You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pacers called timeout. Their first of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this thing over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to see
Redmond Sumner comes in for Aaron Holiday. For 2 team account. Here's Sumner. Up again on the scoop. It's delivery right there. The sweet nine would create. And a 6-wide combo back. It's consistent. I watched him in college, and what I like about this, people kind of see this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. He's got good, that's contagious, good instincts. Look at his decision making and transition. I just think he's a reflective, efficient player. Here's Brett. After the basket by Detroit. And again, it's Indiana converted. And from that range, if he sees good at this, again, to the paint. Here's Ellington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So far, he's hit 4 for 4. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana. Ellington hits it right. What's going on here in the second quarter of play? Back to the pass to Sumner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Brogdon's got 6. He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. He's turned it on here in the second. And he gets it. In terms of shooting, it's really tough for him. And so here is a Sumner passes to Sabonis. Hard play. Not shy away from contact. Time call here. The Pistons decide to Indiana. Play each other a total of 4 times this season. An opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Good thing for some fairly high drop. And Indiana making a change here. McDermott's Detroit also making some changes. He comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it throws in for 2 minutes. Pistons lead by 7. To the inside. Pistons facing it around. Jackson dishes to Grant. For the 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. They got hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front. I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but they can stay close to what they've done in shooting again. They'll run away with this one. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the watch to the Hawks in Atlanta. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Griffin tries to hit. There's Rose with the 3 for Detroit. That's 2 bombs. Pacers trail by 13. Now Lamb. Pass to Brogdon. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul in the game. For Indiana, they have got 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. The free throw comes from McDermott. Doug McDermott, a solid teammate because he embraces whatever his team asks of him, and he's a consistent perimeter threat. The Pacers making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Now here is Holiday. Four on the shot. Drive for him right now. This is going to be a test of his resolve. Nice job by Brogdon. They get the opportunity to be in transition and get to that spot. That's great. Playing with the ball. Shot a little out of the pass. And so is Detroit. In the crunch. It's on the Butler. Standing by courtside. David.
On the floor again.
Yeah, man. Hey, my hair just get hard to beat.
Good to see you back.
After half for the start of the second half momentarily. Let's do a sports halftime show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson, he just means the world, doesn't it? Yes. It was a closely contested first quarter for the two. The performance for both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, people by two. They showed a lot of improvement in the second quarter. I'm sure they're in a confident mood at the half. Taking a look at the Pistons.
They really dictated the pace. They got out on the break every chance they had. And time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times, the defense coming like this.
What did you think about Indiana?
They didn't really show the effort on the board they should. They were out-rebounded, and now they really got their work cut out for them in the second half. They need to put in much more.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. Two quarters in the books. Trail by deep. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Pistons. Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Duncan Brogdon and Sumner in at the shooting guard position. Greg is a broadcast. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant, Steph, LeBron, and those guys. Chris Paul, another one that's a favorite. So many other guys. There's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. And I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, let me just say that because it's true.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that was another look at the impressive team that led to the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now here's Turner. He has 6. And sent that by Conley.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half, both for their first 3 attempts.
And the dunk by Grant.
I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
Griffin against Sabonis. Pass to Brogdon. Shoots from the elbow. And Wright pulls it down.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 8.
You know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
It's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said, it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. 3 on the clock. A nice shot by McCollum.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Sabonis following the bucket by the Pistons. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding battle. 4 straight field goals have been made off of the 6.
The moment now, the 300 field goals looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And on Friday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the team and bring you closer together.
And one of the major pushes from NBA players was to get more people out the vote.
Love it, Kevin. Again, creativity. Clearly, this circumstance and the climate of our country, the platform that NBA players and athletes have to be able to voice their concerns and inspire and encourage and help others become aware of things that are not right, what we can do to influence and inspire change. That is part of our responsibility as human beings. We're trying to live right and do right by others. The things I've seen from the players in their agitation, activation, and commitment is inspiring, and it's compelling me to think about how I can be more and be better and do more and do better.
And so here is Indiana following the bucket by the Pistons. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 12 points from Sabonis. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Pistons.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the floor has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
You always hear about it. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
So, this for Indiana. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Lamb comes in for Justin Holiday. And Aaron Holiday is sub in for T.J. McConnell. Now, here's Sabonis. He's got 16. Takes a 3.
His team would have the lead.
And here's Rose outside, and another 3 for Detroit.
Hey, guys, we know he's more effective inside the arc, but he's expanded his range quite a bit now.
On the wing, Lamb, guarded by Jackson. Lamb, good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. Oh, that's blocked.
An above-average shot blocker in this position, Lamb times his slots just right.
That is his first foul of the game. Malcolm Brogdon checked in for Shakar Sampson. The Pistons making a change here. Indiana moving the Griffiths. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. McDermott's got his second basket of the game.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Rose gets to Grant. Outside, Griffin. And the pass to Jackson. Plumlee trying to break loose. Jackson misses. Pacers trail by 16. 7-second difference. Shot game clock. Back low. And slammed up by Sabonis.
Everything I've seen from Sabonis has been really impressive. I love the way he's getting it done now.
Griffin, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffin's got his second bucket tonight.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court.
Brogdon gets them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
Outstanding concentration from Jackson there. I mean, so good at getting into the defense and it's hard to make shots.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pistons ahead, up by 16. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Rose, Plumlee out there with Griffin. Then there's Jeremy Grant, and it's Jackson at the two guard. Still ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Brogdon, the third spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Timeout call for Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sabonis, and Justin Holiday is subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Holiday against Grant. Oh, he blocked it with the flex off the backboard. tipped away. Brogdon with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Here's McDermott, and here's right by McDermott.
Taking the ball. Fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Passes it to Brogdon. Lock at 6. They're trying to free himself up.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either. And it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And Ellington's checked in for Detroit. DeLon Wright comes in for Derrick Rose. Plumlee against Turner. So it's Jackson who brings it up for Detroit. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this start a 3-game homestand with that game.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player. He welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be there. He's looking to draw fouls.
And impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Good making a switch. Griffin's checked in. Brogdon looking it over. Here's McDermott. No good off the front eye.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Ellington trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Right.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Man, don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high and stopped the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that will be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Ellington the pass to Grant. The rebound by Holiday. Pacers trail by 21. McDermott kicks to Sumner. To the paint. Here's Brogdon. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. Well, Brogdon, I see you, young fella. Really enjoyable to watch this guy get up and throw it down with power because he doesn't do that often.
Pass to Plumlee. The pick to right. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brogdon. Here's McDermott. Rebounded by the Pistons. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Pistons working the ball around now. The shot's good from Ellington.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Timeout called the Pacers. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good call. New Balance player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success in basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taking on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Lamb with the bounce pass. Indiana again missing. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Magruder bends it to May. Tries it from 19. Stewart missing.
And guys, not sure what his head was on that shot. Not what his offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will truly forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in what should be an exciting four-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Pacers.
And Indiana making a change here. LaCue's checked in. Here's Mikhailov. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. We know the All-Star game now has a two backcourt, three frontcourt position as opposed to guards, two forwards, and a center when you're voted. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you can make a strong case for that. When you go back to last season, and you thought Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the five top vote getters? I don't care if they're four guards. If the five players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something. I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Pass to Sampson. Back to Martin. Right wing. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another shot. LaCue. The layup missed. Here's Magruder to the right side. Here's Mikhailov. Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. The way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason Plumlee. A lot of points tonight. What was working so well offensively?
We're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Keller. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.